Hello students, a warm welcome to you all. I'm Chef Preeti Sinha and today I'm going to demonstrate you one of the frying method, that is shallow frying. It's a dry heat method. So what is a frying? This is the method of cooking where the food to be cooked is brought into contact with hot fat. There are so many advantages of frying. Frying foods are very appetizing, and that is a very quick method of cooking. And apart from that, the keeping quality of the fried food is very good, or I would say it's standard. There are two types of frying is there: shallow fat frying and deep fat frying. So if you'll watch my earlier video, which is part 1 of frying, in that I have demonstrated deep frying method, deep fat frying method, and today this is the part 2 of frying. In that we are going to do the shallow frying method. Now in shallow fat frying method, only little fat is used and the food is turned over in the effect of that both sides may be browned. Generally, this method is applied to pre-cooked food unless the food takes very little time to cook. Now, fat absorption is more, or I would say greater, when food is shallow fried than deep fried. In this, the application of heating in the shallow frying is, there is both the way where conduction and convection, both the heating transfer method is happening. Now, food items are placed, how the shallow frying happens. So in that, food items are placed in a heavy bottom pan with very little hot fat, and the pan with the item is shaken and flipped occasionally over the fire. So let's proceed with the food item which I am going to show you today and the equipment which is needed for shallow frying. So the equipment which is needed for the shallow frying is a thick bottom pan, a flat spoon to flip the food, oil. The food item which I am showing you today as a demonstration is hara bhara kebab, that will be shallow fried. So let's proceed with the cooking. For the shallow frying, there are some basic rules should follow, or rather I would say that some basics, like basic points which we should follow while cooking food. So the first number is that item should be, whatever the food item we are cooking, that needs to be seasoned before shallow frying. Later it is difficult to season, that is why beforehand only we should finalize the seasoning. Second is that the food item should be placed on a hot fat. That means the fat should have a proper temperature when we are doing shallow frying. So what will happen, as soon as we are going to put the food into the pan in the hot fat, it is immediately going to seal the surface. So it will not absorb the oil too much. The third thing which we need to take care is, when food is cooked properly or shallow fried, we need to drain well the food item after cooking, so the food will not be greasy. So to avoid those things, we need to take care. After that, if before sauteing the food has a higher amount of water content, then it should be salted and allowed to rest, so that water will come out, so we can put it in a paper towel or in a in a duster, cloth towel. In that we can put it in, water can be absorbed. So water content will be lesser, and you will have a crispy outside or crispy layer or crispy surface of the food. The next point which we need to take care is the saute pan or the frying pan should have a thick bottom, as when I was showing you the equipments, that time also I have mentioned that the pan should be good heavy bottom. So the heat will be equal and it will be even for longer time, and it will cook properly. So now let's proceed for the cooking. So my pan is ready on heat, and I have added a little oil in that. Let's on the induction. The hara bhara kebab which I am showing you today, it's I have kept it ready, and it is coated in corn flour. So as soon as the fat will get proper temperature, I am going to put the hara bhara kebab into the pan. Now I can feel it that the oil is nice hot. So in that, as you can see the sizzle, when you put the like when I am putting the tikkis inside or hara bhara kebab, immediately we should not stir or move that. Let it cook little bit, and then we are going to either we will shake the pan or we are going to turn it with the help of flat spoon. If you will touch it right now, it is raw still at the bottom or at the base, so it will stuck. So that needs to taken care. Let the bottom side have a crust form. So you can see guys, as in the shallow frying, the food is just half or below half is covered with fat. And as I told you, I have mentioned in the basic points that the pan was good hot, and we have put in the hot fat, so it has immediately sealed the pores. Now I will check if it is cooked. So I am going to flip it. Okay, yes, you can see it is not, it's nice brown, or it has sealed the pores. The crust has formed. So slowly I am going to flip. If the crust has formed properly, it will easily flip. So that is one sign. When you are doing all this flipping thing, be careful that oil should not spill on you. a nice brown crust has formed, and that will give a nice crispiness to it. Slowly the other side is also getting brown. Let's check the one whether it has done or not. It's nicely done. Let's do the other ones also. Yes, it is little less, let's turn. As you can see, all are nicely browned on the other side also. We are going to we will cook some more time. That will give it a nice crispiness to it. The shallow fry gives a crispy layer outside. Now we are done. So let's take out the food. As I told you while I was mentioning the basic rules, we should drain well. So I have taken one plate. Into that I have put the paper napkin. In that I am going to take out. So whatever the extra oil is there, that will be soaked by this. Be careful guys whenever you are trying these things. Easy and slow. Now I'm going to off the flame. So as you can see now that they are nicely brown and outer layer or outer covering is nice crisp. So let's proceed let's move to the plating. Now as you can see students, this is the product of shallow frying. It has a nice crispy crunchy surface or outer layer, and inside it is moist and soft, and it is served with a tangy chutney, coriander and mint chutney, and this is how the shallow fry give the effect to the food. And now students, I'm sure you would have understood how the shallow frying cooking method is done or is applied to the food items. So do try and have a good day.